So one of the reasons that I'm so happy that I'm not on the left anymore is that I love to laugh. I love to laugh. I love a good meme. I love a good troll. Even back in the day when I still hated Donald Trump, I would still get a kick out of some of the things that he would say because he is a genuinely funny guy. He really is. And there would be times when Trump would make a joke and no one in the room would laugh, and he kind of I remember one time specifically, he kind of hung his head. He was like, oh, no one got it. And I felt so bad for him because he was obviously making a joke. He was obviously trying to be funny. But the left has lost their entire sense of humor. They do not know what it is like to have a sense of humor anymore. It's one of the most infuriating things about them. And so one of the things that I've really enjoyed more than almost every other meme lately is Karen. Because listen, you all know that I am not in favor of mandatory masks. I'm not at all. I don't care if you choose to wear a mask. Whatever, man, you do you. That's your choice. I am not, however, in favor of forcing other people to abide by what you want, because that is a Karen thing to do, man. It is a Karen thing to do to force your worldview and what you want onto everyone else. And so I have been using the Karen meme liberally. But then the other day, I got called a Karen. I got called a Karen by someone I know that's on the left, like staunchly, firmly on the left. And she called me a Karen for being against mandatory masks. And I was like, that word doesn't mean what you think it means. She said, yes, it does. That is the definition of a Karen. And what I realized in that moment, and in doing some additional research, is that the left, the people on the left, are trying to appropriate the Karen meme to mean something completely different than what it means. And I have proof. I'm going to talk about what that proof is. And we're going to start off with this post by my friend, Carrie Smith. Carrie is the host of Unsafe Space, which is my favorite YouTube channel. It's awesome. And what I love about Carrie is that she was an SJW for like 20 years. So she really understands the SJW mentality. Brilliant woman. And so she the other day posted on Facebook this photo of the best protest sign that I've seen so far. Danger. You are being conditioned to view your freedom as selfish. And sometimes when Carrie posts stuff, all of her little SJW friends come out of the woodworks and like dogpile onto her. And that's exactly what happened on this post. And you can see there's like 500 comments, like it's crazy town. But once we go through some of the comments, you're going to see, oh my God, they're using the term Karen incorrectly in the comments. And don't worry, we're not going to go through all the comments. There are just a couple more I want to look at real quick. Freedom does not mean going out and potentially getting other people sick because you are mildly uncomfortable, Karen. So they're using it wrong again. You can see they're really trying, man. They're trying their best to meme. They're trying and they're failing. Let's see. And there are other Karen references in here too. Here's the one last one I want to look at. Corey, man. Corey has no idea what they're talking about. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, so I'm just going to say they. You're being inconvenienced, not oppressed. Sit the F down, Karen. And so in seeing these and in being called a Karen myself, I started to realize, holy hell, the left doesn't actually know what a Karen is. And so then I went on Twitter and I asked for other examples. I asked for people to show me examples of when the people on the left are getting the Karen meme wrong. So I got this one. This person posted a video of people out and about in Maryland on the weekend. And this person replies, good. More room for us on the planet next year. I'm over idiots, selfishness, and COVID Karens. Now let's just set aside the fact that this person is basically wishing death onto people that they disagree with, which is bad enough, but they're also completely misusing the Karen meme. Let's keep going. How about this person? To the Caucasians that will be out wildland today while us essentials are working. STFU, Karen, and wear your mask. Again, not understanding what a Karen is. My favorite one's this one. I mean, come on, man. Elon Musk, the most prominent person to take the red pill lately, moving his entire business out of the state of California, and someone went through the trouble of photoshopping Elon Musk into the classic Karen haircut. Because they don't understand the meme. They don't understand it. And so listen, man, I did a little bit of a public service. I did. What I did over the last couple days is I have crowdsourced what I believe is the ultimate definition of what a Karen is to help out all the people on the left who do not understand how to use this definition correctly. Now, I've linked this article in the description below, but we're also going to read it. But before we do that, I have an order of business to take care of. Listen. If you like my content, if you want to support my work, there are lots of ways you can do that. You can subscribe to this channel. You can give me a thumbs up. That's really great. Another way to do it is to join me on Subscribestar with a monthly donation. It really helps me to free up my time to be able to make more content for you guys and hopefully even better content as I get better at this whole thing. Now, one of the perks you get as a monthly donor on Subscribestar is you get a shout out from me in any one of my videos at any one of the levels. And today I have not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 shout outs to give. I've got my sticky note to make sure I get everyone's name correctly. So here we go. Thank you to Me, Myself, and I. That was actually a person that I'm not saying me. That was a person and that was the name they put in. Thank you to Min. Thank you to Carol. Thank you to Irate Moderate. And thank you to Jacqueline. I really, really, really appreciate your support. It really does help me out, and I'm very, very grateful. Now, if you join Subscribestar at the $25 level or higher, guess what you get, guys? You get a free piece of merch from my store, and I just launched a Karen t-shirt. Listen, you can go ahead and get this Karen t-shirt if you want to without becoming a Subscribestar person, but I just had to show it off because super relevant to the video. I've also got a sticker, and in the next day or two, yes, there will be Karen masks that you can get. All right, let's get into our definition of a Karen, shall we? And I'm just going to read this article. Basically word for word. I wrote it. It's my article, so I can do that. And I know some of you prefer to listen or to watch a video than to read the article, and it'll be a good dramatic reading. There seems to be confusion on the regressive left about what the definition of a Karen is. In the last few days, I have witnessed several of my left-leaning friends and acquaintances attempt to appropriate the term Karen to mean someone who is against wearing masks. Each time, they have failed spectacularly at correctly using the term. While this rampant misuse is itself hilarious, it is ultimately incorrect. In order to help things get back on track so that those of us who have yet to lose our minds can continue to enjoy the correct use of the term, I have crowdsourced a definition of the term Karen. I started with my own definition and then solicited input and feedback from the masses. Due to the nature of the world, I made it specific to how a Karen behaves in the era of COVID-19, rather than a general application of the term. Should you have more to add, please feel free to elaborate in the comments. That is true of the Medium article, and of course on the video. If I missed something in this definition of the term Karen, please leave a comment, let me know, I can update it. And we're going to start off with the Karen taxonomic rank. And for this, I have to give a shout out and a tip of the hat to Elizabeth on Facebook. This is hers. I did not write this. I don't know if she wrote it or she got it from somewhere else, but it is pure gold. Thank you, Elizabeth. Kingdom, Erratica. Phylum, Gulagia. Class, Tattletaleia. Order, Hypocrite. Family, Busybody. Genus, Home Alone. Species, Carinus. Overbreeding and lack of natural predators have caused this once nearly extinct creature to thrive under current conditions. How Karens manifest in the real world, particularly in the era of COVID-19. A Karen is a person who is a killer of fun. They are usually bougie, entitled women who will inevitably ask to speak to the manager should you not conform to the way she expects you to behave. A Karen will not hesitate to call the cops and tattle on neighbors who dare to have a barbecue, and will call you selfish for wanting to protect your freedom while simultaneously trying to impose her wannabe authoritarian view of the world on you. Karens only care about freedom when it comes to their freedom to behave like a Karen. A Karen will endlessly lecture on the virtues of masks and locking down the economy while simultaneously sitting at home collecting a paycheck and not giving a shit about the 100,000 small business owners who have permanently shut down their life's work as a result of fear porn and mass hysteria. Although most people identify Karen as a woman due to the distinctive Karen haircut many of them have, do not be fooled. They can also identify as a male or non-binary and still be referred to as a Karen. Karen is not a gender, nor is it a haircut. Karen is a state of mind. Examples of prominent Karens: Kate Goslin from John and Kate Plus 8, Mika Brzezinski of MSNBC, actors Alyssa Milano and Michael Rappaport, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter, Jennifer Rubin of The Washington Post, and Brian Stelter of CNN. When Karens congregate. A group of Karens is most often called a complaint, may also be referred to as a tattle, a privilege, a scold, a gripe, a busybody, a judgment, a Twitter, or the View. So there you have it, folks. This is for all the lefties in your life, or if you are a lefty, this is the proper definition of the term Karen, because really, y'all are driving me crazy by not using it correctly. Definitions matter, folks. Definitions matter. You can't just take a meme that has already had an established definition and take it and steal it and change the definition to make it your own. Listen, I know you social justice people, you like to do this. You like to take words that are commonly accepted to mean one thing and then completely change the definition so you can use it as an insult for anyone that you disagree with. But not this time. Not on my watch. You will not appropriate the term Karen for your own evil uses.